wings, just fly! Hello, welcome back to my channel. The other day I had an encounter with some birds, and for some reason my thought after that was like, let's make a video about it. I don't really know why, but that's what we're doing today. Birds are cool. So I have a list of birds that I'll be kind of referencing so that I can like talk about my opinion on other birds, I guess. I don't know, and not just the birds that I just happen to come to my head, because who knows how many that'll be. That probably won't be that many. Okay, let's start. Parrots. And they're pretty cool because they're colorful. Colorful. Hummingbirds. Super awesome. Love the way that they're just like, they're so, like their wings move so fast and they're so cool to look at. Owls. Woo, woo. They're cool. I haven't seen very many in my life. Swallows. Kind of creepy because they dive bomb you. Kind of dangerous. But it's cool to just like watch them fly around, but also kind of creepy when they're dive bombing you. Penguins, awesome. Who doesn't love penguins? Thumbs up if you like penguins. Penguins are cool, although they are flightless birds, which is something I will come back to later. Sparrows, they're kind of like your standard bird, I guess. They're cool, they chirp, they eat bird food. I don't know. Toucan, they're the ones with the big orange beak. They're pretty cool. Never seen one in real life though. Woodpecker, super annoying if you have your window open, you're trying to sleep, and there's a woodpecker outside going into a tree. But the way that they can like vertically walk up trees, that's pretty cool. I'll dig you, peck you. Stork, never seen one, but I hear they deliver babies. Next on the list, seagulls. Pretty annoying, they just like squawk at you, and they're kind of mean. But they're fun to chase, so I'll give them that. Ooh! Next on the list is there's two I'm gonna kind of put together. Plover and sandpipers. Adorable birds. I love them. Probably my favorite types of birds. Just like run across the sand and then like the wave comes in, they kind of run away, and the wave goes back out and they go and then they stick their faces in the sand and then they run away. They're adorable. Love them. Falcons and hawks. Pretty cool. Big. They have pretty feathers. Speaking of pretty feathers, other birds that are around where I am that have, I guess, decently pretty feathers. Cardinals, they're beautiful. They're so bright and red, and you just see them in a tree or on the screen, and you're just like, boom, that red thing, that's cardinal, and they're pretty. Blue jays, they're kind of mean, but they're pretty. It's really cool when you find like a blue feather, and you're like, that's probably from a blue jay, because it's blue. Crows are annoying. They just caw and caw and caw. And they like sit over in like a dead tree and look all creepy and just caw at you. You caw back at them, like, caw! They don't do anything. They just sit there, caw at you. Ducks. I don't know, ducks are kind of cool. I don't know why. They just kind of waddle. They're like, quack, quack, quack. I do have a slight problem with ducks that I will get into later when I get into the other bird that I have lots of issues with. Pelicans. They're really cool to watch when they like dive into the ocean. Super awesome. They're just like flying, flying, and into the water. And they come back out, and most of the time I don't see them with a fish, but sometimes they do come out with a fish. Okay, last bird I'm gonna do. Geese, specifically Canadian geese. I hate geese. Well, one of the problems is they poop all over the place. I guess the good thing is they don't poop while they're flying, but they poop all over the place. My biggest problem with them, they have wings and they walk across the road. You have wings. I've seen you fly. Why can't you fly across the road? Why do you have to waddle slowly across the road? You have wings. Fly. Use them. I know you know how to because I've seen you use them before. That's kind of the same problem I have with ducks. I'm like, you have wings, bro. You can fly. You're not a flightless bird like a penguin. But penguins are pretty cool because I don't have to worry about them crossing the road. Ducks tend to fly if you like drive towards them. Like if they're realizing they're not getting out of the way fast enough, they'll like take off and go quack, quack and fly away. Geese don't. They're just like, I'm gonna walk slower so that you have to stop and wait for me. That was a bit of a rant. All because I encountered a bunch of geese, a gaggle of geese crossing the road. And it wasn't like there were like goslings or anything. These birds were just, these geese were just crossing the road slowly. And I was like, I need to get to work. And you're just taking your sweet time. And I'm like, you have wings, just fly. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this funny or entertaining or something. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, click that subscribe button. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.